is launching this Friday, January 15th at 1 p.m. Hey sis, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. So today I kind of wanted to do a talking video, just talking all about my business and about business in general, just telling you some brief history of my business and where I started, and give you some insight into like the new launch and talk about the changes that are taking place. And I just want to talk about entrepreneurship, the ups, the downs, what they don't tell you, all of the stuff that can go wrong. And I want to show you a couple of my favorites from the upcoming launch. So if you're interested in any of that, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I have been in business for 2 full years. I originally launched in January of 2019, and it is January 2021. So that's 2 full years. We're going into our 3rd year, which is crazy to me to say, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've sustained and maintained a business for this long. Like, what? Just me all by myself. But I'll get into the by myself part later on. But yeah, originally I wanted the business to be like a physical location. I wanted it to be a beauty supply store. I wanted a physical location, an actual beauty supply store, but I wanted it to be like a more selective beauty supply store. Because a lot of the times, I know you know, sis, when you go into a beauty supply store, they have a bunch of everything. It's overwhelming. It's too much stuff everywhere. Like, I didn't really want that. I wanted it to be like I kind of narrowed down the choices so it's easier for you to choose, and we kind of sort through all of the stuff that's just kind of like so yeah, I wanted it to be like wigs, hair, lashes, jewelry, accessories, all that kind of stuff. So I was taking classes, and I originally registered the business to like secure the name in 2016. Yes, 2016. I originally secured the name, and I was like I said, taking classes and really trying to prepare myself to be a business owner. But then I ended up just going, I was like, I'm gonna start online first and kind of get a feel for what it's like to run a business, to, you know, deal with transactions, and just all of that kind of stuff. And once I started online, I was like, oh yeah, I'm never opening a physical location. Like, what? I don't need to have to pay overhead. Like, no. So then I opted just not to ever open a physical location. But yeah, that's where all things beauty originated from. That's where all things beauty originated from. I wanted it to be all things beauty. So yeah, now I changed the business name, and we're doing a complete rebrand and relaunch, and the new name is the Luxe Collection. There was a lot of reasons why I wanted to kind of like rebrand and change the name and just really switch it up. For one, because just trying to get like synthetic wig vendors is really hard, and the vendor that I had, like, I appreciated him. He was a really good vendor, like customer service wise and everything, but the price points, like, and let me just tell you, I do everything. I process the orders, I ship the orders, I'm customer service, I'm the social media manager, I am the accountant, I do the bookkeeping, I do the taxes, I do the restocking of the inventory, I do the taking the photos of the inventory, I do the marketing. Like, I do everything, okay? And when doing the taxes, and doing the P&L statement, the profit and loss statement, the first year I really took a major loss in the synthetic wig department because I was unable to get a account with so basically you would get an account with like Outre, right? And I would buy directly from Outre, and so I would get like real good wholesale prices. So then my resale price would be, you know, pretty good. I would be able to make like some sort of a profit. But because I couldn't get an account with any of like the wig brands, because, you know, they want like crazy numbers. They want you to do $5,000 minimum for your like each order. And that's just a lot for a small business. So I was unable to get an account with like the major wig brands. So I had to figure out another way. Now, one thing about your girl, I'm always going to figure out another way. Okay? I'm always going to figure out a way around it. Okay, everything is figure outable. Basically, long story short, it just was like I was basically, because again, when competing with like other wig stores, you can't be selling a wig for $50 and it's going for 20. You know what I'm saying? Like basically the general price is $20. Like nobody's gonna buy it. Basically they can get it everywhere for cheaper. You the only one selling it for $50. The synthetic wigs, I was basically getting them for the same price that I was selling them, but I was doing it because, like I said, that was one of the major categories that I wanted to have. And I was like, you know, I just got to do what I got to do. Like, you know, eventually, hopefully I'll be able to get the major accounts. But for now, I just got to do what I got to do. Anyway, so the first year, doing the P&L statement, I took a major loss in the synthetic wig category. Like in that category, we was in red. Girl, we was red as hell, okay? Next year, I was like, all right, you know what? Like, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna keep going. It's gonna get better. Like I said, I do everything. So I think I might have been at the time doing my quarterly taxes, like my sales tax. And I think that I was like, let me just see like what's going on with the business thus far. Let me do like a P&L statement so far. And again, in the synthetic wig category, taking major L's. Like it would be remiss of me to move forward and keep that category. Like, well, keep that like collection. So I was like, you know what, I have to get rid of the synthetic wig category. Like as much as I want to keep it, like business wise, it doesn't make any sense. So that's one of the major changes of the business. There is no synthetic wig category, and it's very bittersweet for me because it's just very bittersweet. Like it's very bittersweet. We also got rid of the beauty category that had like, you know, like eyeshadow palettes, lip glosses, bronzer palettes, highlighters, stuff like that. That category is gone as well. So yeah, like now with the Luxe collection, as far as like the three categories, it is LuxeHair, Luxe Lashes, Luxe Jewelry. So the hair category, because of this whole like COVID-19 thing, a lot of the wholesale vendors have been really spiking up their prices. I guess they want to recoup what they lost in the midst of COVID-19. So a lot of the wig prices, like for the HD lace and 13x6s and 13x4s, has really spiked up really high. And I don't want to have to like, because if I buy it for a very high price wholesale, I'm gonna have to sell it for a certain price, you get what I'm saying, to even make some sort of a profit. And I don't want to have to really hike my prices all the way up that high. I want to be reasonable still, so I had to make some adjustments, and that's why we have a few of like the 1.5 lace part wigs, you know, just because for one, I like them. I think they super quick and super easy. I think they very beginner friendly, but also too, I want to still bring you good quality wigs, but you know, with a affordable price tag. Adding in clip-ins, because for one, I've been wanting to get into clip-ins. I want to start wearing my hair out more. So I wanted to add in clip-ins. It seemed like a good a time as any. And then also to add in variety, because we still have some 13x6s, some 13x4s, but now we also are adding in the 1.5x4 lace part type of wigs, and the kinky straight and kinky curly clip-ins. So yeah, really quickly, I just want to talk a little bit of like about like what they don't tell you about like the entrepreneurship thing. There is a lot that goes into running and maintaining a business, especially if it's just you. Like I said earlier, I am every woman. Like, okay, like me and this business takes that song to a whole new level. Like, I'm every woman. Like, girl, I wear so many hats and do so much when it comes to like the business. It's really a lot, okay? And I feel like a lot of people just make it seem like, oh, it's just whatever. Like, no, it's a lot that needs to be done, especially on the back side of things, like when it comes to like taxes and just all of that stuff. Like, it is a lot of stuff, okay, that you have to do and that you have to remember. Like, oh crap, okay, I gotta remember it's time to do the quarterly taxes, or I gotta remember it's time for the annual report, or I gotta remember, like, it's a lot. But then also too, when dealing with like vendors and all of the just like the things that go on with like vendors and the price changes, or the messing up of the orders, or the messing up of stuff, like, you don't know how many times I had to, like, or how much money I've lost just testing out samples, bad samples, trying to like get like custom packaging, and then it come in and it's not right, and you have to get it redone, and like it's just a lot. And then also too, like, just mentally never being able to fully like rest, because you always just kind of thinking about like what you want to do, like how you want to take certain pictures to promote, thinking about all of the things that you could do to make the business better, thinking about all the things that you could do to elevate the business. Like, it is a lot mentally, and I feel like you just never really rest. And while I feel like I'm kind of saying all of these things and I'm throwing all of the bad out there, I really do love having a business. I never really thought that like I would be able to sustain and maintain a business for this long. Like, it is crazy to me. Like, I really do enjoy it. Like, I would not want to not be doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all worth it. Like, it's all worth it. It really is. I love it. And despite the fact that like it's a lot of stuff that go wrong, and a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and just a lot of all of that stuff, but I think that's just in general in life. So yeah, now I want to show you a couple of like my favorites from the Luxe collection. First of all, I love these necklaces. I really never take these off. Like, if I'm just telling you the truth, I never really take these necklaces off. Unless, like I said, I have on a certain outfit where I need to wear a different type of a necklace. But I usually just add to these. Like, this is kind of like my base for any type of stacking that I'm going to do. But this necklace is so beautiful. So let me just show you. And it's just magical. Like, look at how beautiful she is. It just looks so focused. It just looks so luxe. Like, I really love it. It looks so good. Love that. And then a girl's best friend earrings, which I have on too in my second hole. Really and truly, with the jewelry and with the wigs and with the lashes, I feel like there is a lash, a piece of jewelry, and a wig for everybody. If you more chill, like, there's something for you. If you more like on an extra dramatic type side, there's something for you too. Like, there is just something for all of us. But yeah, like the wigs and the hair and stuff like that, like, videos coming on that. This is just, I wanted to kind of give you an update and talk a little bit about the business in preparation for the launch. So yes, feel free to go stop by, shop till you drop. You know what I'm saying? Support your girl. I can't wait. I'm really excited. The business will be blessed in Jesus' name. It will go places that I never thought it could go in Jesus' name. It will do numbers that I never thought it could do in Jesus' name. And I just can't wait. So the launch is this Friday at 1 p.m. January 15th. Okay, the LuxeCollectionXO.com. I will leave the link down in the description box. Obviously, you can't like get into the site yet because it hasn't launched yet, but it's launching this Friday, January 15th at 1 p.m. I really appreciate, like, last thing I'm gonna say, I really appreciate y'all's support, like, with my business thus far. Like, it has been mind-blowing to see, like, the support from y'all. Like, the orders mainly come from y'all. Like, when I look at my analytics and stuff, like 90% of the orders come from y'all. So I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Like, that is really lit. You're really lit, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope that this video was not too long, not too chatty, not too boring. Hopefully, like, you with me and you stayed to the end. But yeah, like, I'm excited. January 15th, 1 p.m. the Luxe collection launches. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend, whatever it may be. Peace and blessings. Shop the LuxeCollectionXO.com.